Until this last year, I didn't realize how bad some of our soils were providing this key nutrient that helps build a sturdy structure. Basically, here in Iowa, most of all of our soils have adequate amount of calcium. But that doesn't mean that that calcium is readily available to the plant or in solution. So this last fall when I took a variety of Haney tests, every single sample site, every single location was very low in soluble calcium. So this led me to dig in a little bit more to what does calcium do for us, and obviously if it's not soluble, plants can't get it. So how can we provide that calcium, supplement that calcium to our plants? So what is the point, and then why do we need soluble calcium? Soluble calcium does a handful of things for our plants. I'm gonna focus on two. The first being plant structure. Calcium is vital to cell wall structure, which obviously will lead to a better and more robust plant. When I think of cell wall structure, or when I think of like the sturdiness of a plant, I think of the infrastructure of it, like its walls obviously, and then we think of roads and highways that transport nutrients, assets up and down the plant that will overall help this plant's development and growth. Secondly, calcium is heavily involved in initiating and regulating cell division. So think of mitosis if we think back to high school biology. So mitosis is when cells are dividing, it's elongating. This is when our root structures, our leaf structures are growing at rapid rates. Mitosis is happening like mad, and calcium plays a big part of that. So with having soluble calcium near those young roots that are beginning to proliferate into the profile, they're dividing, they're elongating, they're growing, having soluble calcium there to not slow down that process, to not be that limiting factor. And lastly, soluble calcium will help buffer that pH in that root zone, allowing for other nutrients, other vital essential nutrients to be available to that crop. Specifically, I'm thinking of phosphorus, as phosphorus is the most finicky macronutrient for sure when it comes to needing the right pH, that 6.5 to 6.9 range, to be available to the plant. So this year I'm going to be supplementing soluble calcium in a handful of different ways. With soybeans, I'm going to be going in furrow. I'm really pumped to see the differences there between the control and the treated, along with using some other products that we can broadcast either pre-plant or throughout the season as we need. So thanks for watching. Along with soluble calcium, there are some other critical components to getting our plants off to a really fast and healthy start, and you can watch more about that right here. If you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.